Hi everyone. This is Ashu and welcome to my YouTube channel Coding with Ashu. Today I'm going to begin a new playlist. In this playlist, what I will be doing is that each day I will be uploading uh, live. I will be solving live a lead code problem using Python language, and each day I will be uploading at in the morning only, and this will help everyone to understand the lead code problems, how to solve them, how to analyze them, and what sort of thinking we should have while solving the question, what logical approach we should follow while solving the question. So let's begin. So for this, firstly, I will share my screen so that you can see the code which I am writing. So yeah, I hope I am visible, audible, and my screen is also quite visible. So now let's get back. So now let's visit the lead code problem which we are going to solve today. So let's go to Chrome. Let me put this toolbar below. Yeah. So lead code. Actually, this is the two sum problem, which is the first problem of the lead code section. So we'll be begin with this only, and I hope you will be familiar with this question. So the question says, given an arrays of integers nums and an integer target, return indices of the two numbers such that they add up to target. So in this question, what we basically have to do, we will be taking input from user, a certain list of arrays, and then we will be also taking an input called target from the user. And then what our code will do, our code will take any two combination of any two different integers from the num section. It will be adding those numbers and verifying whether it is equal to target or not. If it equals to target, then it will print the indexes of the two numbers, and if doesn't match, then the loop will continue. It will then pick up some other two numbers, add them, match with target, and it will move on in a repetitive cycle. Now, for example, we can see here that input here is nums 2, 7, 11, 15, and target is 9. So this will be given from user. In this example, usually we only give the nums and target, but to make it more user friendly, what we'll be doing is that we will be taking it from the user. So yeah, so this is the thing. For example, in this question, 2, 7, 11, and 15. So what the computer will do, it will basically first add 2 and 7 and check whether it equals to 9. Yes, it equals. So it will basically give the output as 0 and 1. So I will, for your information, and most of you definitely know this, that for computer, the index system is such that, for example, in this 2, 7, 11, and uh, sorry, it's 15, right? So in 2, 7, 11, 15, the index for 2 is 0, index for 7 is 1, index for 11 is 2, and index of 15 is 3. So basically, here what happens is that the indexing of computer starts from 0 and not from 1. You have to make sure this thing, because we as humans, we have basically tendency to start the indexing from 1, but no, for computer it starts from 0 and goes on till infinity. So this is the thing. Let's see another example. So here the numbers given as input are 3, 2, and 4. So what will the computer do? Firstly, it will take combination of two integers. So it will take, firstly, let's say 3 and 2. It will add, is it equal to 6? No. Then it will again do 3 and 4. It will add. Then it will check whether it's equal to 6. No, it's 7. So it's not equal to 6. Then it will add 2 and 4. And then it will check whether it equals to 6 or not. So yes, it equals to 6. So it will print the index of 2 and 4, which is 0, 1. So one for one in index number 1 for 2, and index number 2 for 4. Okay, so hope you understood the question. And now what mindset should we have? Our mindset should be that we should write a code in such a way that it basically takes combination of any two different integers from the list, doesn't miss any combination of integers, and checks also simultaneously whether it equals to target or not. So let's begin writing a code. So for this, I'm using my Visual Studio Code. which is quite famous code writing tool for Python and JavaScript and other coding languages. So yeah. So see, this is the basic interface of the Visual Studio. And now I have already created a folder called this YouTube lead code. So in this, we will be solving all our problems. So yeah. Now here, what's this? Let's delete this. Actually, I was trying to solve this question. Not solving this question, but I was just trying to create a file. So that's let's add a new file. This is name it as 2 sum.py. Okay. Yeah, I want to create a file here. So yeah, this has been created. Now we will start writing the code. So firstly, we want to take input from the user. For taking input from the user, we will be writing nums is equals to. Firstly, I will write the code and then I will try to explain each and every word that I have written so that you understand each and everything properly. Input. Let's also write the code for taking target number from the user. So target is equals to each. So yeah, so we have written here two lines of code. First is for taking the numbers, the list of numbers as input from the user, and second is for taking the target from the user. So from line one, we can see that it's written here nums. So nums is the variable name, okay? Nums. Then it is taking the form of a list. So the class is list and the class here used so we have to take the numbers in the form of integers, so the integers we have taken it in the list section, and then it is an input form, so we are taking input from the user, and the message will be displayed for taking the input will be enter number with spaces. And second is target. The target is the thing, the target is the another input which we are going to take from the user, and it is also in the form of an integer only. It's also an input section, and the message which will be displayed will be the is the enter the target number. So this message will be displayed and then you can enter your target number. So this is basic two lines of code which will be used to take input from the user. So now let's begin the main code which we are going to write, which basically to run our program. Why this caps lock is on, man? It's so frustrating, bro. So firstly, we have set the value to false. Okay. We must follow the syntax at the end of each line. We must put a semicolon, sorry, a colon. So that this is the syntax used in Python. Again, a colon. Firstly, I will write the code and then I will try to explain each and every line of the code efficiently so as you can understand it properly. Okay, so wait a minute. What's there? What's the error? Why is this syntax error? So it wasn't. Okay, no, it's fine. So yeah, so the till this line I explained for from line 5. So for from line 5, what I had done is that I have started a for loop, which is a basic loop in Python. And in this loop, what I had done, wait a minute. And in this loop, in this loop, what I had done, I had taken two variables. First is I, second is j. So I for I in range length of nums. So what does this mean? So it means that the maximum value or the value of I is the range of the length of the nums. So nums is the variable in which we have taken input from the user. The length is the number of basically number of numbers. So different numbers which you have given. For example, the user has given 2, 3, and 4. So the length will be 3. So different the length of the numbers, how many different numbers the user has given, that is the length, and the range is the range of the length. Okay, so range basically starts from 0 and continues till length. It continues till the maximum value. So if we had given 2, 3, 4 as the length of the numbers, then the range will be from 0 to 3. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 3, length is 3, so 0 to 3 will be the range. And we had created another variable called j, and its range is from I plus 1 comma length of numbers. Okay, so what does this mean? That there's another for loop, and what does it do? So basically its ranges from I plus 1, that is from, for example, if we had taken 2, 3, and 4 as the numbers, so its range will be from 3 plus 1, that is 4. Okay, from 4 to the length of the numbers. So it will be like this only. Okay, for I will be it will be the range of length of the numbers, and for j the range will be subsequently. Okay, consecutively. Okay, consecutively it will be, for example, if for example I value is 1, then the range will be from 1 plus 1, that is 2, to the length of num, that is 2 comma 3. So this is how the things are. Now, if nums I plus nums j is equal to target, double equal to, you can see, because in Python we use double equal to represent equal to. So if the nums I plus nums j is equals to target, this means that if say any combination of two numbers is equals to the target number, we have to print the indices of whom? First I and then j. Okay, clear? Hope you understood. So in this, it will print the indices. So, and if it's found true, if these all things happen, we have to break the code. Now, in this case, what's the major glitch? Was no glitch will happen, but there's a certain missing factor in this. And the missing factor, the missing phenomenon is this, that it will print the indices in the case when this is true. But in what happens if false? For example, if we give 2, 3, 4 as numbers, and if we give the target like 1 lakh, so it will not print something like number not found or number not equal to, it not print because we haven't given that code, certain code. So now I will be writing that code which will be important, which will be delivered, which will be basically delivered for when the sum of the numbers is not equal to the target number. So let's write that code also in order to complete our code, because that's not mandatory, but it's a good sign that yeah, our program is running efficiently. Okay, so that message should also be displayed. So let's write so if it's frowned. So yeah, now I think I can see my video. So there was a connectivity issue. So yeah. So now we will write the code so as to print a message that no two numbers can be added to the target and such things. So as it prints when no two numbers found in the target section. So yeah. Uh, wait a minute. What's this? So if found break, yeah. Uh, if not found, print no two numbers. Numbers add up to the target. Mm, let's give a full stop here so as to make it syntax and punctuation well. Yeah, so now we will be finally running our code and let's see what bugs happen or we go bug free. Let's see. So let's press F5 or let's run it from here only. Yes, I want to run another time. So if you are can see my terminal, let's hide the code for you to see the terminal. Let's open, yeah. So yeah, it's asking for enter number with spaces. So let's enter first 2, then space 3, then space 5, then space 7, then space 9. Now, oh, again an error. Let's troubleshoot the error. What's the error stays? Oh, 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 oh. Oh yeah, so by mistake I had caps lock here on, due to which this split was in capital. Yeah, this split I wanted. So now let's run it another time. Yes, I want to run another time. And yeah, it's again asking for the numbers. So again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. Now it's asking for the target number. So let's give something random, 9999. Let's see what happens. No two numbers add up to the target. Now we will again run the code. And this time what we will do, we will give a target which matches the sum of the two numbers. So let's run it again. Run, start debugging. Yes. Mm. Oh shit, I think I didn't save this. That's why it's given error. Now I think it will not give error. This many a times we do mistake that we don't press Ctrl S, which is a shortcut to save. And in this instance, if it doesn't save, then there's no use of changing here the text split from all alphabet capitals to small. So yeah, now give 2, 3, 5, 7, 9 again, but this time we'll give 16 as our target number. And yes, you can see the indices number as printed as 0, 1, 2, 3. So 3 for 7 and 4 for 9. Okay. Uh, let's run another time, and this time we will give too much. Basically, this time we'll give very much or many numbers will give in the nums section. Let's yeah. So this time we'll give 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, everything 80. Oh, two digit also numbers will give 10, 23, 3, 7, 8, 8, 8. And in the this section we'll give, let's add 7, 8, 8 and 2. So it's Basically 8 to 10, 819, so it's 7890. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we got the result, guys. So this means that our code is finally working very well and very sorted. So this is what the solution stays of this problem, which I used to solve this. Oh, wait a bit. Wait a bit. Yeah. Yeah. This is the basic solution of this problem, guys, which I used to solve the Python, which I used to solve using the Python language. And we can do another way also by there are also several methods to solve this problem, but this was the most simplest and most beginner friendly way to solve this question by creating a for loop, creating two variables I and j, and then storing variable and then running them in loop so as to add the numbers and match them with the target. So it's the very beginner friendly and very uh, starting approach to solve this question. Hope you liked the video. If you liked the video, please click like button and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you, guys.